to, for the conduct of the meeting tonight, hopefully we're going to have some discussion that helps us. I want to, when you do decide to want to speak, you hold your hand up, and I will recognize it. We'd like to keep everybody's comments to 3 minutes or less. But we do want, I don't want to stifle anything. We do want to have a good open discussion, try to see if we can help solve some of the problems that we have within the city. First off, I would like to recognize Mr. Sane, Mayor Sane, who's got he's going to talk a little bit about something that combined cities are going to try to have and make happen, which hopefully will stop some of the stuff that we have as far as gun is concerned. Mr. Sane?
Hey, thank you, Mayor and Council. And I was hoping maybe we'd have a full house here tonight. We got about as many law enforcement as we have citizens, and hopefully some more will come in. But you know, the county wants to help all we can. The city is part of the county, and I've talked to the sheriff, and I want to tell you about a program that has been brought to me by Pleasant Grove Church in Grand Junction. And we're going to partner Grand Junction, Pleasant Grove with Dixie Hills Baptist Church. And with the help from the law enforcement agencies, Sheriff Doolin's going to kind of be the lead guy helping us raise funds on this. And we appreciate that. And I've talked to Chief Baker today. What we're going to do is take some drug fund money and put it to good use. We're going to have a Saturday morning before Christmas, and we'll advertise this in the papers, where any citizen can bring a gun to the National Guard Armory, never have to get out of the vehicle, drive up and hand it off to some of these folks from the churches. There'll be no law enforcement there, no questions asked. You turn the weapon in, and there's going to be a wheel you can spin to see what you're going to get for your weapon. It'll be Walmart gift cards. Hopefully the families can use that for either toys for children or for food. And you can win from $25 to $150 on a gift card. And we hope grandparents and parents that find these weapons laying around the house will do that. They'll turn it in that day, and they'll be eligible for that Walmart card. So we're going to take some bad money and make something good out of it. We hope this is a successful program. It's been very successful in Shelby County. And so we want to try it here. Pastor Donis from Pleasant Grove is on his way. He's driving from Memphis, and he's not made it yet. He may want to say a few words about it also. But I appreciate Mayor Stevens willing to do this with us, and we hope that all of the law enforcement agencies in Hardin County is going to go in together with the funds to get us enough funds to come up with enough money to make this program successful. So spread the word about that. I think it's 2 Saturdays before Christmas. I don't know what that date is. We really wasn't prepared to announcement until this meeting was called. We thought it'd be a good time to bring it up and let you know that we are going to have that program, and we hope it's successful and get some guns off the street. Are there any questions about this program?
What will you do with the guns?
The guns will be handed over to law enforcement agencies, and as any confiscated weapons, a lot of them are not worth anything. They're dangerous to even shoot. A lot of those will be destroyed. The ones that do have value will be sold to the gun dealers for funds to help our police department supply weapons for their officers, the proper weapons for their officers. But the ones that are, majority of them will probably not be worth melting down. But they will be immediately carried and turned over to our law enforcement officials to take care of that, whatever they can do with it.
That Saturday's the 13th.
The 13th. And, you know, any of those funds will go back into their drug fund or be used for, you know, the weapons that our police officers carry.
Even if they don't work?
Yeah, even if they don't work, they're turned over to them for the, you know, to destroy it, to make sure that they're destroyed. And Sheriff, how do you do that with one of the gun dealers does that?
Yeah, we usually deal with Craig's Firearms, which is one of the major suppliers in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And we'll turn them over, they'll appraise them, and give us money for guns that are turned over.
Yeah, a licensed dealer.
I am correct. Didn't they pass the thing that we cannot destroy them at the local level? Isn't that procedure we got to
You
do?
can destroy them, you can't sell them at the local level, you have to sell them to a dealer.
Yeah, firearms dealer, certified dealer.
Thank you, Mr. Sane.
Okay, thank y'all.
This time I'd like to call the chief to sort of give us a recount of what's been going on in the past from Bolivar PD. On the side of the house.
Recap is, we've been very busy. But I can say that in the last couple of weeks, we've searched 5 houses. We've searched over 24 cars. We've made 6 arrests. We've seized 6 weapons. 3 of those arrests were convicted felons in possession of firearms. We've been in touch with the federal authorities. We're confident they're going to come in and help prosecute these people at a federal level and get it out of state court. That's what we've been doing.
Let me make this comment from the council, mayor council part up here. We have 23 officers that are putting their life at risk every day on the street with bulletproof vests, and we're trying to do this without harassing our public. You know, it's extremely hard to do, and it is, but then, what do we do when we have a shooting in a neighborhood? People have heard it, but nobody knows anything, nobody's seen anything. You know, and it's extremely hard. What we want to do is to make it better. There's 1 or 2 people sitting in here tonight that have the guts to inform us of what's going on in the community, within the community. And it saddens me because it's your welfare, and it's also the welfare of my policemen that had to stand between you and the bullets. We've increased our presence in these neighborhoods. I can assure you that it keeps me awake at night worried about what's going on. I worry about our neighborhood, I worry about people that, possibility of somebody getting hurt, but I also worry about my policemen who have families at home, they're expecting them to come home after the shift. You know, it's a terrible thing. And the real purpose of this meeting is to, from my perspective, is to beg the public to come forward and tell us what to do. What can we do rather than tripling the patrols and staying in these areas? And you've got this stuff that's going on in Missouri where a white cop shot a black man. You know, it's all, times are tough. But that horrified me. What do we, you know, every instant when we come to a shooting, we expect somebody to be shooting at us, our policemen. Am I not correct, policemen? All of our sheriff deputies, the people here in law enforcement, you know, your life is on the line every time you even stop a car. And it's, from my perspective, I worry about the whole ball of wax. And I don't want anybody, we don't need to get anybody hurt, but we've got to go out there, we've got to be proactive, which gives us the opportunity to make people think that we're running over them and being abusive of them. That's not our purpose. We're trying to respond to the problem we got right now, and that's why this meeting is called. We want you people at this time to tell us what we can do better or differently. What can we do? I need a motion to adjourn executive session and go to public session.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed with like sign. Motion carried. We're open now for public comments. I would appreciate if you want to make a comment or come up with an idea or fuss at us or whatever, please come to the front down here and make your comments heard.
Good evening, yes, Council. My name is Cleo Bugs Greaves. Larry Mentor and I own property on Mitchell Street, Sycamore, Maine. Now, I have tried to help. I came up to the police station to talk with someone. I asked for Officer Swift. He wasn't in. I left my name, my number, I never got a call. I even have asked to speak with Chief of Police Baker. I never got a call back from them.
What's your, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Cleo Bugs Bridge.
I didn't
Okay,
ask
I
you.
know.
Could you tell me the day it was when you called
No,
Officer Swift?
it's been so long. What day it's been? The day that the shooting was over on Mitchell Street. It was on, it was through the week.
Well, I can
It's
tell
been
you,
about 2 weeks ago, because they say he was out investigating the case.
well, I can tell you, speaking for him, that, he's the one who searched these 5 houses.
Mm-hmm,
He's the one who made these 6 arrests involving guns.
mm-hmm,
It's not that he's been ignoring you.
mm-hmm,
We have one criminal investigator,
mm-hmm.
and I come in and I help him, me and him work together. And not to make excuses, but we've been very busy.
I understand.
All day today, he was in an interview room. We had the schools broken into last week. He arrested the people that broke into our schools. And just to prioritize, he had to get off the guns to work break-ins. And he's going in different directions. But what were you going to say to Officer Swift? Did you have information? Is it something you'd like for us to do in your community? Because it's something if you just let us know what you need, we'll do it. But we're not trying to ignore you in any way.
Well,
Is this something that you want to discuss in public? Do you need to be offline?
you know what, I'm at the point now where it doesn't matter to me now. That's just how I am. I'm just at the point where it just doesn't matter. Because me as a citizen, and I did work law enforcement in Nashville, Tennessee. I just moved back here to this county 8 years ago. I was in Nashville for 30 years. And when I got involved in all of this stuff going on over there, I would get phone calls late at night. I would go over there to try. Officer Hunt would tell you, Officer Perry would tell you. I would go over and get involved and tell these people to go home, leave this stuff alone, stop all this violence. You know, that's what I was trying to do, going out talking to people. But, you know, when I'm ignored, I leave it alone. So it appears that he has gotten what he needed. But I think that I wasn't trying to tell on anybody, because what I say to you all in here, I can repeat it again. But I just wanted them to be aware of some things that I had concerns about by me being a landlord over there. My tenants were scared to go outside. They had children in them homes. And one of the arrests you made is my stepson. So, you know, I'm just saying, we all have busy schedules. We all have them. I work with children.
If we made an arrest, what's your stepson's name?
Caleb Harris.
Okay. Convicted felon?
Mm-hmm.
So you one of your renters?
No, he's my stepson.
Okay. Was he in a rental property?
No, he wasn't in the rental property.
I'll tell you some of the problems, some other problems we face. I've actually went to people who rent homes
Mm-hmm.
in East Bolivar, who were upstanding people in this community,
Mm-hmm.
and told them this is one case, I'm not gonna mention any name, told the gentleman, you have a drug dealer renting from you. His response was, don't turn my door up too bad when you kick it in. Rather than evict and make the community better, he was worried about his door.
Well, see, that's the thing. We wouldn't have been worried about a door. See, we wouldn't have been worried about a door. Only thing we were worried about is the safety of those people over there. Because it was just
You believe me,
outrageous.
I'm worried.
It was
That's why
ridiculous.
we're down there. We're down there. I know for 12 hours Saturday, we had 7 cars in East Bolivar. For 12 hours.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I was at a rental house watching you guys, some guys over there doing some searches. Okay, but my thing is this, you know, I don't know if anybody else feels like I do, but I just feel like that, you know, when you try to help people